What's up, y'all? I welcome. I'm struggling so bad, guys. Yes, nothing excites me anymore, and I realized I am releasing the way that things externally have been my motivation, my instigation. Is that the correct word? For me to put something into action. Yeah. But right now, I'm feeling like an adversity for any responsibility, any obligation to anything externally. Yeah. I just want to be left alone. I just want to be fully focused on myself. I want to be able to be bored. I want to be able to feel bored and have nothing to do. My whole life has been such a filling of responsibilities and fixing other people's stuff and helping everything and everyone, and that I don't even have goddamn time to be bored. And I have been bored for a while, or like maybe because nothing excites me anymore. I feel like I have nothing to do and I'm bored very easily, you know? Like nothing feels like it gives me the push to want to do something, which makes me do nothing. I feel like nothing makes the cut, and I guess I just feel bored, which is a luxury, which is a luxury, and I realize that now, and I also realize through this boredom, which is a luxury, I I almost lost it. I lost what I wanted to say. Um, no, that was the first thing. Bear with me, yeah. Through the boredom I feel, I realized also that I panic. I panic. My internal being panics. My brain panics when there is nothing to do, and how I've been thriving on emotional turbulence all my life, and like that something needs to be happening for something to be valid, or how do I say this? That things need to be happening constantly for my sense of self, my sense of validation. Like, my brain just needs me to do things constantly, or else I'm worth nothing. And it's insane. I realized this a while ago, yeah. But I guess I'm in this period right now. But this is the next step. I realized it, and now I'm slowly letting go of, the need to keep that old thing, in place, to keep thriving on that old thing, while that is exactly the thing that tries to disappear. Yeah, which makes me enter this phase of where I cannot see and feel anything from the past, and cannot see and feel anything from the future, which is on so many levels a very confusing and weird, because on one side from the past, I just, it feels like I forgot what what the hell. It feels like I don't remember um, how it felt to be motivated, or like the things that motivated me, and the things that, motivated me to do the things that I enjoy, like as if they never existed. Like, and it's good, because I don't want to go back to these drives, yeah, that were based on a sense of, something not from within me. I thought it was from within me, but I always needed something externally to give me that, I don't know, inspiration or that drive to get started, you know? So it's good that this is happening right now. And on the other hand, I cannot see anything in the future, because anytime I try to plan something in the future, or I take on a task or responsibility that I feel excited for in the now, again, this thing externally gives me in the now the excitement and, the like, oh, this is gonna be fun to do it. Yeah, yes, another experience, But when, I don't know, when it's taking too long to happen, I just lose all interest before I even did it, And I'm like, I hate people who say, I hate people who say things and promise things a lot and they don't follow up. It's like you cannot trust them, you know what I mean? You just, maybe because I'm such a heavy earth sign, I want to hold on to something, yeah. And I take people's words for the truth, and, that they are gonna follow through, So I guess this belief, this opinion, that I hate people like this, and the way I experience these people, yeah. I think my brain is now, trying to push or to control myself in such a way that you know, I I almost want to force myself to, how do I say this? I'm trying to run away so hard from being that person who says one thing and doesn't follow up on it. Because I don't want to be like those people, That's why I don't like to make promises to anybody, because I'm like, I don't know if I can follow through, And I don't want to disappoint you, you know. I know myself, I am really bad at following things through, especially when it takes too long for them to happen, or, maybe I'm just giving in too much. I'm listening too much to my feelings, because, my feelings change from one day to the other. And if I'm feeling excited for something now, and I say yes to something now, imagining feeling right now is also the thing that I'm feeling when this thing happens. And maybe I'm trusting my feelings, or I'm putting too much focus on my feelings, uh, that they are gonna try to control my feelings, bruv. And I'm giving my feelings all the power. Does that make sense? I'm just listening to my feelings, listening to my emotions, instead of just doing it, instead of just showing up. Doesn't matter in what state I am. Because I've been, in my life, I have been forced to do things that I did not believe in at all. And that I didn't want to do. So I got an adversity for doing things that I didn't believe in or didn't feel right to me. Yeah, 11:11 on that timer. Yeah. So maybe I'm just on the complete opposite side of being forced to do stuff that I don't want. And I'm just canceling everything that doesn't feel right, forgetting why I wanted to do it in the first place, why I said yes in the first place. And I don't know what to how to see this. It's not a bad thing, it's not a good thing. I don't know what it is when I cancel stuff that I was excited for. Things like my dance. I just wanted to, like a few weeks ago or maybe 2 months ago, I felt so excited to be dancing competitions again, like having something to practice for with a team, and actually uh working towards something and getting some kind of feedback or recognition or whatever, just being on stage, like this, the excitement of training for something and performing it on stage. I wanted to do it so badly, yeah. And I was like, I had to wait. There's an audition. They worked with auditions, yeah. And it's taking too long, man. It's taking too fucking long. Like, the audition is like in 2 weeks, yeah. And it's taking too long because my brain, then there's too much time in between my decision, my intention, and the thing actually happening, that my brain is gonna interfere and is gonna overthink everything, like how I need to be responsible and show up for every training. I need to be at every competition. I need to buy the clothes. I need to do this, that. And I'm just like, I don't know how I'm feeling. If I don't feel like going to a training, like, do I then not go? Or do I push through? Like, it's like I cannot remember or get this feeling back of why I wanted to do it in the first place. I just get so, I don't know, blinded. I get so, I don't know, my brain talking too much. I just don't feel it. I just don't feel it anymore. While I wanted to dance competitions so bad again. I just started training. I just started following the dancing lessons again after, you know. I had this injury in my knee. I couldn't dance for 1 year, yeah, and it was fucking depressing, yo. And it made me realize a lot of stuff about myself and my intentions, and how I should listen to my body more, you know. So I started the dancing lessons again, you know, just for fun, like no pressure on performing or whatever. I remember that really vividly, like that the thing that was mirrored back to me while I couldn't dance was like, why the hell are you even, what were you doing? What were you trying to prove, before? Like, I just want to have fun. I don't want to punish myself for not being good enough with, you know, when I'm dancing. Sure, I want to be good at dancing and I want to prove something or like show who I am, yeah? But I cannot do it anymore by punishing myself, having the focus on the negative to build me up. Yeah, I just want to have fun. I want to keep it light and playful. And that's how I, started the dancing lessons again, making sure that was my intention with every lesson, yeah. To not be so hard on myself and so critical. So that got me excited for, dancing in the competition team again. Because my knee was feeling better, and I was like, okay, bring on the next challenge, yeah. And then I had to wait. And the excitement faded, yeah. And I was like, I gotta make a decision, yeah. Am I gonna push through, knowing I am like stuck with the responsibility of showing up every time, even when I'm feeling like shit, and I just wanna, go nowhere and be on my own? I cannot do that to my team. That's how I feel. That's what I believe, yo. Because when I do the competitions, they are counting on me. And it's just this battle. Like, I cannot, like, my excitement for the future just fades so fast. Like, should I wait making a decision, And when it's taking too long, I just lose all motivation, and I'm like, do I need more discipline? You know? I don't know. So I still don't know if I'm gonna do the audition. And I just don't know anything right now. I cannot see into the future. If I make a decision about the future right now, tomorrow or whatever, next week, it's gonna be completely different. Like, every motivation that I feel is like being erased somehow for me to see something or to learn something. Because the thing is with the competition group, yeah, if I believe if I'm in, I gotta stick around for a while. I feel like I have this obligation. I don't even know if they mind, but there's a reason that they have auditions. I know that, when you're in the competition group, they're counting on you, and of course we have to take it seriously and be present whenever we can, because the team is counting on each other. Yeah, we're building something with each other, and I'm just so scared. It's like I'm in control of goddamn nothing. Like anything that I try to control, just my feelings come in between, my brain comes in between, and I just don't know anything anymore. Yeah. And I just want to give up on everything. There is such a freaking pressure on myself that I put on myself to do the right thing for myself, to never do something anymore that makes me feel uncomfortable. If I, let's say, for example, I am just not in a good state, and I feel like I don't want to go to the training. Like, do I go? Do I listen to that feeling, or is that feeling just something else that tries to rob me from something? Dancing is my ultimate passion. But when I think of doing it, just nothing happens. Just nothing happens. Maybe I should stop thinking about it so much and just show up and do it, and to just drop all the rules I set for myself, drop every sense of control that I try to have to, I don't know, to evade some kind of outcome, because I don't want to be that and that person, that I hate so much myself. So what if you are? It's so scary, bruv. It's really hard for me keep to not have my feelings be uh, the biggest part of the decision. Yeah. Mentally, sure. I can easily be like, okay, this is not relevant, or my brain is telling me things. I should just push through, yeah. But lately there has been such a resistance to doing things that I love, that I used to love doing, because somehow all my motivation, the way I have been receiving the excitement or motivation, is just gone. And again, I know deep within it's a good thing, yeah, because I know somehow on the other side of it there's gonna be, I'm just gonna find something within myself, so I don't need to rely on the external impulses that motivate me or excite me or inspire me. Yeah. But right now, it feels fucked, man. Feels like the end of the world, bruv. Because, together with um, this need within me to do things, or else I don't feel worthy, or I don't love myself, Such a heavy theme in my life, bruv. I had to perform, baby. I had to do things and show things and perform things to receive some sense of being valued, And I know this for so long. I know this for so long, but it's so hard to get rid of it, yeah, or to not to get rid of it, but to just love myself, even though I don't do stuff. I'm not moving. I'm not moving forward. I'm not, growing. I'm not working on something. It gets me places, yeah. It really gets me places, and I'm really grateful for this drive, but it's coming from the wrong place, And I thought I was doing fine, actually. But right now, I don't know, something new. Something new came along the way that activated that thing again. That I don't see myself as worthy for whatever reason, yeah. That I don't follow up on things that I say yes to, or I don't show up for the people that are counting on me, or I wanna get out of here. Sounds cliche, but I wanna run away, baby. I just wanna be somewhere where nobody knows me. Where I can just, where it's easier to start over. Where the old world isn't pulling on me so hard. I'm being constantly faced with my old selves, my ways of doing, thinking, believing, feeling from when I was a child, bruv. It's like it doesn't stop chasing me, I'm working through it, but it's like it's always there, to remind me. But anyways, I was about to do a reading, actually. And I wanted to read stuff from my journal because I wanted to do a different kind of I have a different kind of approach to my readings, because why not? I'm trying to figure out what works for me, yeah, and I'm trying so hard to do the right thing, or to be different, to do something different every time, because otherwise I'll be boring. That's what I tell myself. But being bored is a luxury. And why am I still trying to look for something else than what I am right now, you know? I have so many rules for myself that I need to follow, but actually they're all just making me run around in circles, you know, around myself. I'm so scared to do the wrong thing or to be wrong in the end, you know? I'm really scared. So, yeah, I'm really struggling. But I'll be fine, you know? I'll always be fine. But this pressure of thinking I need to choose a path when I don't see one, you know? It's funny because there have been a few signs 31 on time. Yeah, there have been a few signs about me being blinded. Yeah, I'm watching a blind dog right now, and I experienced how I need to guide the dog uh, while walking, let's say outside. I need to guide the dog everywhere. It doesn't see shit. And it just keeps on walking. Yeah, it trusts me to guide him, you know, to evade walls, to, you know, go a certain direction, to be careful on the street, you know. And even if I forget to watch him and he bumps into something, you know, he recovers and just keeps on going again, you know. And today I was walking to the center, to the city center, and there were kids playing in this outdoor playground, I guess, for kids, yeah. There were two girls with the swimming suits on that were gonna go inside, and one girl had the towel over her head, and she was asking the mom or the grandmother or whatever it was, where do I need to go? Where do I need to go? I was like, I see you. Where do I need to go? And she was laughing about it, you know, and she was like, take my hand, please, and guide me. Yeah. And I'm like, yes, I see you. It's like my brain wants to know. My brain wants to know so bad what's gonna happen in the future, so it won't be surprised. So it won't be surprised to feeling uncomfortable anymore, to do things that it doesn't want to, you know? That I am losing sight, I guess, of what I need to see right now, and I don't know what that is. Which is fine. I know it is for my own growth, and I know there will be great power at the end of this, on the other side, let's say on the other side of this, because I'm right in the middle of it, yeah. I know that. And just fucking enjoy it, baby. You don't need to be any different. You don't need to be any different than what you are right now. I'm such a tryhard, bruv. I am such a tryhard. I have such a mask. I am scared of myself, you know that. I'm scared of myself. Anyways, thanks for listening. I didn't expect this to happen. But I just went along with it, yeah. So yeah. Okay, I will record the new reading now. So stay tuned, and let's see if it works. Yeah. Anyways, I love you guys. I can hear you all say like, "You'll be alright." I will. I am. You know, it is alright. It is fine to be like this. To not know, you know. But it just feels so intense, breath. So intense. And I'm scared to feel such intense things. Because I can't control it. I'm a control freak, bruv. But I guess I have to deal with it somehow. Okay, bye guys. See you in the next one.